They just said, to me, all of this is from my perspective, all of this, okay? I don't want anyone to take anything I have said, I don't want to say not seriously. It is serious, but this is how I feel about the situation. They may completely say differently, but if they say anything, but this is how I feel about the situation. I feel like that this group loved and accepted me for who I was, that I had a group of friends that I could talk to about anything with. And then they completely dropped me without a warning, without a sign. And my heart closed up like steel. And now it's incredibly hard for anyone to get back in. So where I'm at now is I'm speaking with someone else every day, this wonderful person, and I really hope nothing goes wrong with them, because I'm terrified that something's going to go wrong. And now I'm always second guessing myself, thinking, should I say hello to them today? Should I just not speak to them and just say hi every once in a while? They're not responding. What does that mean? Are they thinking badly of me? Did I do something wrong? And there have been a couple times where I've said to this person, have I ever done anything wrong to upset you, to make you upset? And they've said no. But I'm still very scared that something is going to happen and I'm going to be dropped again. And there's so much shit going on with my dad and his girlfriend. And I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what to do about any of this. It's driving me completely insane, and my poor mother cries for me. And see, both sides of my family are they don't show their emotions for different reasons. But it's so hard to witness someone that you've grown up with that has shown no vulnerability to start crying. I've never seen my father cry. And I've never seen my mother cry. But through my childhood, very, very rarely, I would hear her cry in her room. I never asked what it was about. Very, very rarely would I see her come up the stairs with just tears just behind her eyes, and her eyes all puffy and red. And I knew that she had been crying, but I never asked about it. But ever since this divorce, the pain that my father and his girlfriend have put me through has made her cry so much. It has hurt her so much seeing me hurt by someone that I love. And now she's crying in front of me. I hear her cry in her room. I see that she's been crying, and we cry at the same time, and it's good, but it also makes it all so much worse, because my mother, a very tough person who is not vulnerable, she's not vulnerable, but for her to show vulnerability, especially because of me, not because of me, but because of what other people are doing to me, so it's kind of because of me, it kills me inside. And that's what my mother said my father would do. My father is angry about the divorce, and he would subconsciously or on purpose hurt me and my family to get back at her because she initiated the divorce because of his behavior, which was very wrong. And I've told her multiple times that if I had known that his behavior was like this, because he never showed it towards us kids, but if I had known his behavior was like this, I wouldn't have wanted her to stay with him. It's just the divorce happened, and then so many mountaintop just avalanche things happen really quickly, one after another, and it's just so much in so little time. It's too much, and it's getting to the point where my anxiety gets so bad that I have headaches, that I have panic attacks just randomly throughout the day, 3-4 panic attacks for no reason at all. For no reason at all. My separation anxiety has gotten so high. I cry when my mother's not around because I'm so afraid that something is going to happen to her when she's out in the world, that I'm going to lose another parent too. And I have a therapist and I take medication, but those two things can only do so much. Exercise and eating right and meditation and yoga and breathing and all of that stuff can only do so much. Especially for someone with a mental condition like me. Yes, I have the help that I need, but that doesn't mean that that's going to prevent me from hurting. And I'm just not over it. I'm not over the divorce. I'm not over Group B. And I'm not over Group C. There is one person from Group A that I try to contact that doesn't contact me back, which is fine. You know, I understand. And, you know, it's not like we had an argument or anything, you know. They just don't respond to me. Sometimes I see that they saw my message, but they never respond. And they're disappearing from social media completely now, and I can't find them. And when I do find them, they're not on whatever particular social media. I haven't been on for years, so. And the only reason I contact this person from Group A is because now I've realized that they were the only part of this whole entire group thing that I enjoyed. They were the only reason. Because of what they did specifically. But now they're disappearing from social media, so it's hard to find them. And, you know, I don't come at them with my depression. I just tell them how appreciative I am of them. I still go to Group A and watch their videos and laugh at this person. And I want to be friends with this person, but I know that that's not going to happen. But I still let this person know how much I appreciate them. And that should count for something. Saying how you feel should count for something. It shouldn't be that you tell someone that you appreciate them and they go, thanks, but inside are thinking, that person's really weird. That shouldn't be how the world should, that isn't how the world should be. But unfortunately it is. Unfortunately, you can't tell someone, thank you for helping me, without them thinking, okay, you're being too forward, that's weird, back off. Because there's so much danger in the world now. There's so much fear in the world now. So you can't say or do anything without someone being offended or afraid, which makes the world even worse for people like me.